Blood on the streets of Baltimore, USA. This man was shot just 30 seconds ago. In the midst of the chaos, someone dials 911. In this city, help arrives within 90 seconds. The fire truck comes first because it has the fastest response time, and every firefighter is trained to sustain life until the medics reach the scene.
Just one hit you? Huh? One shot?
I'll get the litter. And a backboard.
Feel any other pain now? Just there? Okay.
This is the crime scene.
The elite paramedic teams are also part of the fire department.
That hurt?
The bullet's gone completely through the man's leg.
Just hold still, okay? We got an ambulance for you. Let's get your arm out of here. What's your name? James.
43.
Just relax.
In this city, 6 people are shot every day. Baltimore has a population of 670,000, the same as Leeds. But while Leeds has 6 fire stations, Baltimore has 46. The city's residents rely heavily on the 911 emergency system. Half of them call it every year. Alongside the upmarket shopping malls and chic restaurants, there's widespread drug-related crime, desperately poor housing, and a high incidence of arson. Almost half of the city's investigative fires are suspicious. The men and women of the city's fire department are constantly on the go. Their fire, rescue and medic squads are the busiest in the world. This is a story of their frontline activities on the streets of fire.
We can be sitting in the kitchen eating dinner, and 30 seconds later, we can be riding up the street, see smoke in the air. You know that you're going to have a working fire somewhere when you get there.
When you get a call, it's not too bad, but when you see the smoke, that's when your adrenaline gets going.
Then you get really pumped up, you know, it's like, we got one, we got one, we got one. And it's an adrenaline rush. It's like the feeling before a football game or something like that.
Engine 13 is known throughout the city to be the busiest and the best in the whole city. We have a good crew. Everybody gets along well. It's like a brotherhood here.
Here we go.
Being a rookie, I'm still thinking about everything I got to do. You know, all my clothes on tight, you know, I mean, that kind of stuff. With those guys who've been in for 10, 20 years, it's second nature. You know, I mean, they still get the adrenaline rush, but probably not as much as it is with me, because it's still all new to me. I pull up and see a fire, and I'm like, wow.
I love the job. I love the excitement. The danger is always there in the back of my mind as a caution, but if if I start to dwell too much on the danger, I really don't think I could do the job. We will pull up to a row of houses. The worst scenario are vacant houses where the windows are all boarded up. These fires are particularly hard to fight because the companies almost have to try to cut the fire off in the roof line before it extends possibly for the entire block.
There are over 11,000 vacant houses in Baltimore, and many of them are used by drug dealers and users.
In Baltimore City, there are about 50% of the fires that we investigate, that we go out on, are intentionally set. Our job is to go out and determine the origin of fire, that is, where the fire started, the exact location of it, and the cause.
Hey, Cat! I need a seal code for a house. I know they've gone down 2 buildings already. Just try to stop it from getting any further down the block, all right? Do what you can in this building here. Get it open.
Got a truck man with a hook. These bills got a hook.
Billy, Bill, when you get up there, get the seal and open it. I will. All right? Right there, here. They got a line in the back. I got a line in here. It's got fire in that area right there.
Hand the line down here. Come on down the ladder and hand me the line.
The only resident still living in this street, Kim Thomas, is reluctant to leave.
Tell me where I can't go at. No, that's not right. That's not right. I live there. Why would you do that?
Bring the line down here and stop it before it spreads down the block. It's spread already down to this building. Right there. Try to get the roof open up there too. Further down. Oh my goodness.
The last fire that started from a kid was up this end. But usually when the fire starts down here, it's a drug user that runs in. They pull cars up from, they don't even live around this area. They come from down this end, come up here, and they go in one of these houses or this one on the corner, and they shoot up. Monday, I came out the block Monday morning. They was in this yard right here with needles in their arm, and I'm sick of it. I have children myself, even though they are grown, but I have children myself. Okay. But I don't want to see this, and I don't want to deal with this. I'm sick of this. Well, every other day, or if it ain't happening on a Monday or Tuesday, it's on a Friday or a Saturday. Our fire's in this block.
Well, we'll try,
just sick of it.
But without, anybody saying, hey, I saw who was in the building or anything, it's tough to find out, who's in the building. Especially if it's a lot of transient people moving in and out and it's not the same people.
Yeah, but I'm the only one that lives in this block. I'm the only one.
Okay. Right about there, yeah.
I get a lot of satisfaction if I'm in the pipe when I go in there.
Up around that skylight, good.
I got the lieutenant right behind me and telling me what to do, and I'll put it out. It's just me and the fire, and it's like I'll put the whole thing out. And afterwards, it's like you look around and see everything's burnt. It's like, wow, it was neat.
We try to get there as quick as we can. You get there early enough in the early stages of fire, you can rely on your own eyes and senses as to what's happening and what happened. A lot of times we go into the fire while it's still burning. We look from the areas of least burning to the areas of most burning. And this will generally lead us to the point of origin.
There are 60,000 fires in the city each year. Suspected arsons are investigated by a dedicated team of 8 officers.
Okay, basically we know it started in here, but we're going to wait till they get done putting out the rest of this, and then we'll clean up the floor and take a look and see what was burnt. As you can tell, this house had a lot of debris in it. From being vacant, people just piled trash in here. You might have had drug addicts here, maybe homeless living here. And in this particular block, if I'm not mistaken, this is the 3rd fire we've had in the last 2 weeks. Many times we'll get with the V pattern. The fire will burn up this way and this way. Now looking at this thing here, the way this thing is coning down from here and coning down from here. Sometimes flammable liquids show that. Now as we look in this second room, which was the bathroom, we can see that it looks like it was a second point of ignition in this place. There were two fires set. That fire did not take off like the one in the other room did. That one looks like it was minor in nature.
There's some more burns.
Just straight, even with the toilet, Dave, because I want to see that burn pattern on that back wall.
Let me get that for a minute.
Yeah. You have to take everything into consideration. If you had a fire in this block and it was the first fire and there's drug needles laying around, it's possible that people were in there doing their drug, whatever, cooking their drugs or smoking their drugs and accidentally set it. But when you get a series of fires, which we've had in this block, and you get 2 separate points of origin in here, then you know that the fire was set. It's not a matter of, one person accidentally dropping a cigarette, because what do? Accidentally drop it here and walk in the other room and drop it in there too?
It's an adventure. Everybody wants to come to 13. 13 is the big one because it's always the busiest year in, year out, and we get a lot of fire. And all of us are young, and we're all go-getters, and it's a good shift here.
There are 60 fire appliances serving the streets of Baltimore, but one of them is unique. It's called Rescue 1, and it specializes in freeing trapped people.
Rescue 1, well, it's different. I mean, when you think of firefighting, you don't think of rescue. You think of ladder companies, engine companies with hose. But rescue work it's a little different. We work as a team. You run in different situations and you rely on each other. Not one person has the right idea all the time, and we put our heads together and try and solve the problem.
Oh, it's a cop car. Get all the tools. Hold a minute.
Police officer Todd Haslip was on his way to help a colleague who was under attack.
Here, get the other tool. All right, you take over. I want the roof off. Where's Dave at? Tell you, like I said, we're gonna take this roof off. We'll lay that seat back. Take your time. No, it ain't done. Give me a seatbelt cutter. Danny, cut that other seatbelt on the other side. We'll be ready to roll. Hey, Bez. Yeah, watch it. Go ahead. Yeah, go. Hey, Cap. We're gonna roll this roof in a minute. All right. Have you out in a minute, babe. How you doing, Bez? You got it. All right. What, do you got one more cut, Dave? We're over here. Okay. Okay, you can take that sheet off his head. How you doing, Bez?
We're going forward?
Yeah, we're going forward with this. All right, let's go. Roll it over. All right. Okay. Dave, get a cutter in here. Want to cut this seat and we'll lay it back. Hey, buddy, what's your name?
Todd, my leg, I can't move my leg.
I know.
I can't move this one at all.
I know.
Take care
Hey,
of
you're gonna
that.
be all right.
You know it's there.
That's why we're going through all this extra precaution. You're gonna be fine, okay?
Watch your back.
Just hang in there with us. We'll have you out here in a minute.
I can't move, man.
Just stay still.
He's moving me.
I know it hurts, buddy. All right, let's put a steady pressure on this and bend it back. All right, get that. Okay, get that backboard under him. I got his neck. Okay, Danny, talk to me.
Okay, there's one.
I know, brother. Hey, Dan.
Get the board up a little bit.
Take it up.
He's gonna be laying on all this shit when we get him on the board.
Why don't we cut his belt off, Danny?
It only takes holding. I got the board.
You know what you're doing there?
Yeah.
Okay, just take your time, do it. Okay, officer.
Take those trauma shears, cut that belt.
All right, bend that seat a little bit more, if you can. Just put steady pressure. All right. I wish we could get it further.
That's all right. It's good enough.
Okay. All right.
That's all fucked up. Just be as gentle as you can.
All right, let's go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Tilt that board up.
Lay the board.
Get the board up.
Pivot it.
Slide him back. Okay.
You got it.
We're in good shape.
Okay, here we go. We're in.
All right.
Can you lay this leg flat?
Let's take our
Got a
time.
blanket or a pillow or anything?
I got the leg, Danny, if you want to do what you want to do. Get some, support it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get another one under there.
It's whatever we got.
Yeah,
Now that's
okay.
why I let you guys call them shots.
Well, you know, we work hand in glove on this, Dan.
Exactly.
Hey, Baz, hop off the trunk. We'll slide him back to you. Yeah, just this one right
I got
here.
propped up.
Right in here.
It's supported.
Take your time.
You got it.
You got him.
And there was a taxicab, he was trying to make the right turn, I was trying to make the left, and as I was making this left turn, this part, I don't know where the police car come from. He hit me, and he hit that pole.
Our main concern is for that officer. He said the car was secondary here. Fairly good crash, though. I can't see what he hit. It looks bad, but it was a minor accident.
Rescue One is it's a strange company because you never know what you're going to get.
Get the jaws or take the trunk open up so they can get in there and get the stuff out.
Biz got it.
We get a lot of elevator calls. In fact, I'm thinking about changing my name to Otis because we do get a ton of them. And just a lot of off-the-wall things that you would get. We've had people fall off toilet seats and get wedged between the tub and the toilet, and you have to go in and take it apart to get them out. So you never know what you're going to run across. And some sad things and some quite humorous.
Hey, officer, was he playing the back 9 or the front 9? He forgot the hour 4.
I don't even want to know how they got in there.
Hey, officer, we're gonna throw that roof back on here too, okay? Another satisfied customer.
A few blocks from downtown Baltimore is Old Town Fire Station. It's the base for the world's busiest ambulance, Medic 7.
Medic 7, respond 501 McElderry Court for an obstetrics patient. Medic 7, respond 501 McElderry Court, an obstetrics patient. Incident 1502, acknowledge Medic 7, 1620.
Sit there.
This is kind of like a shorter version of a nurse. We call ourselves road doctors. You have your days when you have to be a social worker, a drug counselor, a mother, a father, just a guidance counselor, anything.
The thing that I really like most about this job is never the same. Even though people say, well, oh, you're a paramedic, you see it all every day, each individual case is different from the other. It's just a broad job, you do a whole lot. It's not limited.
He just said she's sick. All right, I'll be up.
A woman is bleeding in a bathroom.
Kind of tight coming in. She's in the bathroom? And make sure she's decent. She's not decent. Oh, okay. How far gone are you? 6 months?
So she complained of hemorrhaging?
Yeah. Okay. So how long ago did you start hemorrhaging, bleeding?
This morning.
This morning? By what time? 8, 9, 7?
9 or 10.
9 or 10. You taking medicines for anything? Okay, you're allergic to any medicines? Ampicillin. All right. I'm trying to get some
She miscarried.
Can you get something loose for her to slip on?
Does she have
No, she have like some
sweatpants? Do you have sweatpants?
Or something long, a robe, anything?
Well, find me something old, Joe.
Hey, we don't want you to fall off the bed.
Don't look in none of my drawers. You know I wear that stuff in the drawers. Give me anything in there for you.
Let's go. Come on. Put
All
that
right,
on.
I get her.
Put that
Here, you
on.
take the baby.
Come on. Come on, show her. Come on.
Here you go.
Oh, he's sweet. Sit all the way down.
Vera has recovered the fetus and placed it in a supermarket carrier bag.
100 over 60, you say? Okay,
She complained of dizziness, so.
I have her. She's on wheels. Don't worry.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. That's all.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's what I'm here for.
Just don't even
help.
hurt yourself.
For us, teamwork is very important. And we get along fairly well, and it's good to have a good working relationship with your partner. So even if you don't like them that much, you still need to learn to like to work with them. You have that bond, I guess you can say that.
It's easy if you do like each other, and it's easy if you do get along with one another. I have to rely upon her to do things that I can't do.
The better we do with working together, the quicker we can get someone to the hospital, the quicker we can save their lives. How old are you? 25. You say you have 3 kids? Were they natural birth or cesarean, anything like that? Natural.
Full term?
Vaginal?
Yes.
Vaginal and full term?
Yes.
Any miscarriages or abortions? What pregnancy is this for you?
6, 7.
Okay, so how many? 4 abortions? 3 abortions?
3 abortions.
I'm sorry.
3 abortions.
Is that before, after your kids, in between, or?
1 before, in between.
Okay.
And after.
I'm gonna put some oxygen on you. If it starts to burn, let me know, okay?
Were you having complications all along throughout this pregnancy?
No.
So you woke up today hemorrhaging?
I was asleep and it woke me up.
Okay.
Later on, do you think you can tell me what the baby was?
It was difficult for us to tell by the eye, but the doctor probably can tell. Okay. It wasn't. Was it fully formed? Because I couldn't hardly
It looked
tell.
almost fully formed to me, but
it was just difficult.
I really couldn't tell, and I just
Okay.
picked it up. I really didn't check to see.
Do you think he was? How long was the baby dead?
It was small.
Very, very
It's
small.
hard to say how long it passed away. We're not experts in that field.
So he could have been dead to me for weeks?
I'm not certain. He could have. I mean, if it was passed away already, but he could have been. But, you know, it's really hard for us to determine that because, you know, you weren't getting prenatal care or anything.
Yeah, I just want to know, have that ever happened to anybody who had a baby?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even full term, you know, who go the whole 9 months could die and they could still be within a mother. And usually they determine that when they listen to a heartbeat. That's why they do sonograms and listen to their heartbeats and stuff like that. Once you're performing your duty, you don't really have a chance to get emotional until afterwards you think about it. Right then and there in the moment, the only thing that you're thinking about is what you can do best for this patient is more of a challenge than anything. It has been times where certain calls have stuck with me, and I've actually cried on a couple, but it goes away after a while.
get a great number of calls that people don't understand what the problem is. They've called their landlord, they can't get anything from the landlord. Their last resort is to always call the fire department. If they're having trouble with their stove, with some of their plumbing, if their roof's leaking, they call for us.
Turn out.
We're the last resort. When people can't get help anywhere else, they'll call the fire department because they know no matter what, that somebody will come and at least attempt to solve the problem for them.
What is it? Electric. What is it? Electric outlet. Electric? Oh, okay.
I thought you had a water leak this morning.
It did. It wasn't like that this morning. And now it's done burned through. It looked like it's done burned through the ceiling.
You don't have to have a ladder, do you?
I do, right there.
Do you? Great.
See on hook?
In the box.
Well,
No, I can use a screwdriver and just, you're gonna have to turn the power
the
off.
ladder first, then we'll take a look.
How's it go to?
See where it looks like it burnt down through?
I can't imagine how it would go
Just,
to.
no, it's just running through this, it's just running up through the ceiling, that's all. I'm just gonna, said there was water leaking down through it. Jump up there and see what's up there. Here, take it.
Kenny,
You wanna shut the power off?
Man, sit half of it in the bathroom, if tub.
You want to hit the power off?
Well, let's see what it looks like up there
Take that, in case you have to poke around the drywall.
Yeah, it's burnt. It is a wire?
What is that?
No, it looks like a mushroom or something.
A what?
Yeah. See it? It's a plant or something.
Look at that. You have plant life in your ceiling.
You got a plant growing.
Is that what that is? Not
Here it comes down.
It looked like
It's
a
mushroom.
wire.
Yeah, exactly what it is. No.
No,
It's just the water leak caused the separation in the paint, and it just, the mushroom was growing above the ceiling, and it just happened in the right spot where the crack developed that the mushroom fell through. But that's all it was.
Okay.
Okay.
I said it wasn't an emergency. I just
That's all right.
I've never had a mushroom.
No vegetation in the ceiling.
Yes. What are you doing down on this side of town? You're usually not on this side. You're usually this side.
Which hospital did you just come out of, Robert? Mercy. University? All right. They're going to love to see you again.
I'm going to put the blood. I need to get under your arm so I can help you stand up. You got to stand up. That's the only way you're going to get on the stretcher.
There you go. Just sit down. When's the last time you had a drink, Robert?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Can you give me the blanket?
Yeah, I'm going to take it with you. Wait a minute. Put your feet
Jalo, a
down.
little bit more.
Put your feet down. Put your feet down. Put your feet down.
Oh, it hurts. Can you put the blanket
Okay.
on?
How old are you now? 53?
I'll be 64 this
64.
June the 21st.
What'd you go in the hospital for earlier today? For?
Drinking?
Drinking? So you haven't had anything to drink today?
No, ma'am. Oh. Oh. Oh, God.
All right.
4 miles away, Rescue 1 is on call again, this time to release a man trapped under a car. The man and his wife had been in an argument, and she ran him over. Both he and the car rolled down an embankment. Bob Wagner is in charge.
I got one ring out, and that's about it.
I guess we all pray. If it's going to happen, let it happen on our shift. If there was a rescue, we want to handle it.
Right. Just use that. Just use the hole as a ring. Okay.
Steve, this is going to be tight. Okay?
Okay, Tim.
Huh?
I know that sounds strange, but it's in our blood like that.
Jimmy, you want to check his back?
Yeah.
Okay. Deep breath again.
He's complaining mid-sternal.
One more.
Thank you.
We do have a lot of competition between the shifts. We want to outdo the other shifts and vice versa. So that's good. You need that competition.
Okay, ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Keep holding traction on this thing.
Let's grab the
Cut it right here.
Was he in the car, Bob? Or
No.
No.
He was a walker.
Okay.
Paramedic move.
Police officers told the woman she would be charged with attempted murder, and she collapsed.
She's okay, Stephen. She's okay.
6-year-old Stephen was in the car with his mother.
Just keep traction on his head.
I got belts.
I'm gonna hold him right here like this.
Push up.
Go ahead. Do whatever you gotta do.
Right here. Right here.
That's where his lock.
Give her a little kiss.
I go with her.
Give your mom a little kiss.
I go with her. I go with her.
Come here, look. Come here, buddy.
No.
Come here. Listen, look.
See, she okay? She's just resting, Steve. There you go, buddy.
I think when children are involved, it really is an emotional situation for all of us. Go all out for little kids. Not that you don't for adults, but children, just haven't had a chance at life. And it's always tough when you have a child involved in an accident. A lot of times, if you talk to them in a calm manner, you can reassure them that everything's going to be okay. And they need that because it's a traumatic situation there.
From the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Where? Gilbert 23rd Street. What's wrong? You just got shot. Okay, we got somebody there. Okay.
6-7, Medic 7. Medic 7. 7, change your response for a shooting, Guilford and 22nd Street. Medic 7, you change your response to Guilford and 22nd Street for the shooting. Incident number 9001. Your company will be dispatched.
Go to the 2200 block of Guilford. Shit, I can't even get the fucking glove on.
Medic 13, Medic 13.
At times, the job can be dangerous because you don't know what you're coming up against. Generations are getting younger and younger. You have 13, 14-year-olds stabbing, shooting each other. So definitely the streets are getting more dangerous.
People are not as friendly as they used to be. There's definitely more guns, along with a different type of ammunition. They shooting with bigger guns. It's just a different type of mentality. Once we arrive on the scene of an incident, if it's a shooting, we definitely need to know if it's a safe scene before you go into the scene. We try to have police on the scene. If there aren't, then we'll try to back off. I've been caught up in an instance where the shooter was still there and they threatened us because they don't want their person that they shot to be treated. So we definitely have to make sure the scene is safe, and then we treat the patient the best we can and get out of there. How old are you? 15. Okay, come on, baby.
Go get me a board, please.
Yeah, because he got shot right in the middle.
Dennis Rogers.
R-O-G-E-R-S?
Yes.
Where you live at, Dennis? Where you live? What's the address? We're going to lay you on your back, okay? I got you. Lay the board flat.
Slide down.
Perfect. Put your hands on your belly. I'm fine.
I got you.
Keep that on.
Dennis was one of 6 shooting victims in the city today.
Any patient that's shot is considered serious because we don't know whether the bullet traveled up, down, or whether it even come out.
If the patient is more critical, We do a rapid assessment, number one, and then we turn around and do a full assessment inside the ambulance while we're en route to the hospital along with treatment. We have to remove all the clothing to actually count how many bullet holes where, see if there are any entrance and exit wounds.
Sometimes you have to take your hand and swipe underneath the patient. Maybe if you come out with some blood, there might be a wound there. That could be a gunshot wound somewhere, you know, you don't see. You want to give them fluids because most of the time if they aren't bleeding outside, they're bleeding inside.
We're gonna give you some of this, okay? That's the best we can do, okay? Okay, you're gonna be okay.
First time I got shot.
Huh?
First time I got shot.
Do you remember what kind of gun it was?
You lay down, I got this.
You don't know what kind of gun it was?
Ouch, ouch.
I know. Always, you know.
All right, then.
We gotta take this off too, okay?
You lay flat. Only see 1 inches at this time.
What you're gonna do is have to strip them buck and flip them. You understand what I'm saying? Who's that outside? Your mom?
Okay.
What were you doing when you got shot? Running, walking?
I was trying, my cousin, somebody was trying to take my dig, right?
Uh-huh.
I was trying to take, something that I'm frightened.
You hold still.
My cousin made something shot at me.
You cut these
So your cousin made the mistake and shot you?
Yeah.
Mom was up forward and seatbelted in, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Who's handling?
I'll find out in a second.
Okay.
I'll find out, I'll take care of it.
So you know what kind of gun it was?
No.
Was it a big gun, little gun? Like a 22? Or a 25? Relax.
You're doing good.
What you need to do is stop panicking, okay? We're gonna give you an IV. You can't put anything in your mouth. When was the last time you had something to eat?
Early when I was in school.
Okay, what time was that? About 12 o'clock?
11:30.
11:30 was your last meal?
Yes.
Okay.
We got a woman with chest pains over here.
Ain't a thing I can do.
Call another medic. We can't take her.
I'll put her on O2 a while.
Okay.
Oh, up in here.
You're doing
We're
fine.
gonna flip you in 1 second.
So it hurts right there on your belly?
Yes.
What about your back? Whip
I hurt my back, like it hurt my back.
Let me have this arm, all right?
and your pelvis area? Okay, let's see, roll you over. Can you roll over to your right side for me? No, you're right. You're right. Towards the wall. So just so I can see. Looks good.
Yeah, no, I don't see an accident.
Okay, and cover him back up.
Where's he at? The stomach?
Yeah, the groin area.
You're doing good, Dennis. One more. You want at the top? It's burning your nose?
Go with
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Please put your legs down, sweetheart. We're gonna go over to
You want me back? You want me back here with you?
Yes.
He's fine. I'm right here. I'm gonna be with you, okay?
Just let me know when you're
water.
I'm right here. Listen, you can't have any water. What you're gonna have to do is you get in the IV. That's the best we can do, okay? You can't have anything for your throat right this second.
Hold on for a minute. Hey, 1 second.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second only.
His cousin shot him by mistake.
I know. I need to get his name. What's his name?
Dennis Rogers.
Hopkins, this
Where
is
is it?
City
That's your
7.
name. Where's
Be
his cousin shot
advised,
him? Right, he's
we
Dennis
are
Rogers.
on
What's your cousin's
location
name?
with a
Harvey Rogers.
15-year-old
Harvey?
black male,
Harvey Rogers.
Harvey
approximately
Rogers?
Yes.
75
Where's he live?
kilos. Patient's chief complaint.
Don't forget.
He has a
202
gunshot
Lafayette?
wound
Yes.
to the groin
All right,
area.
he shot you, right?
Yes, man.
He shot both of them. Okay, all right. He lives at 202 East Lafayette.
That would be the left groin area.
You the grandmom, the mother?
Yes, I'm his grandmother biological, but I adopted him legally.
Are we ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Wait a minute. Yeah, go ahead. Be advised, the only history that the patient has is that of scoliosis. He has no loss of consciousness. He's complaining of pain to his left rear back area, the kidney area. Is that your mom? Your grandmom? She's up the front, okay? Be advised, he does have pulses, good capillary refill, and he is able to move all extremities. Do you copy?
The bumps hurt my stomach. The bumps hurt my stomach.
There's no way around it. Hopkins, can you repeat your last transmission?
Whoa.
Lord, look at that food.
Oh my God. This abdomen is nice and soft. It's with the normal lemons. It's not hard or anything.
This is crazy as he wanna be. He heard you coming.
They heard us coming. He had to see us. He heard us coming.
Yeah.
That should have been good enough.
However, you can get comfortable, it's fine, but you cannot come off the stretcher, okay? So scoot back down some. That's you twisting all around, okay? So you can't move but so much because we're trying to go to the hospital. You don't have on that belt, which you need on, but I'll let you take that off, okay? So you can be comfortable. Yeah, why don't you lay on the side that's not shot? There you go.
The ride to the hospital is like keeping the patient calm, letting them know that they're doing good, they're breathing fine. You're coming along, you are shot, but, you know, take a deep breath if you feel pain this way or that way. Just trying to keep the patient with you. If you feel like they're going off, call their name a couple of times, you know, stay with me. You're en route to the hospital. You gotta kind of let the patient know what's going on.
So your cousin made a mistake and shot you? Okay. So it was his gun, he was trying to shoot somebody else?
Yeah.
And aimed it at you by mistake?
Yeah, he was swinging it around.
Oh, he was swinging it around? Oh, make sure you tell the police that, okay? Because guns are nothing to play with. Now you kind of understand that theory, right?
No.
Yeah. It's no joke.
I can't breathe. My stomach, I can't breathe.
You can't breathe?
No.
What I want you to do is breathe through your nose. Breathe in. Listen to me. Listen to me. We have something to make you breathe a lot easier. Breathe in through your nose. That burning in your nose is the oxygen we were telling you about. That's good for you. It just feels crazy because you're going backwards. You're not used to laying on this type of bed, okay? We're here now, okay? Can you please lay on your back? Just relax.
Oh, I can't.
I know it hurts. It burns a whole lot.
It burns through it.
You all right there, Dad? Here's your grandmom, okay? Want to say bye to your grandmom before you go to the back?
Yes.
Okay, talk to your grandson before we take him back, man.
Listen, turn around. I'm on the phone.
Here you are, honey.
It's me, okay? What grandma told you. You hold on to God.
That's right. Hello.
Make sure my parents come in and see me when I'm there.
I got everything.
Everybody goes. Got multiple calls for a building fire on North Avenue.
Even though it is generally our job to try to gain access, get in as close to the seat of the fire as we can and extinguish it as quickly as we can, sometimes that's just not possible. There are times when the fire has gained too much headway. In these cases, we're forced to do what we call a defensive mode, where we basically are trying to contain the fire and prevent it from extending to any other buildings in the area.
Usually in most of the fires, you get there confined to one room, but then they'll spread to another one. But when they got here, the fire had completely consumed the entire second floor, as if something was used to accelerate the fire. Now, in order for that fire to spread, it would have to go through the doorway, down a hallway, into another room, and so forth as you go to the front of the building. But this had the fire coming out of every window, every room on that second floor. And the time of the fire, it's at 7:30 in the morning, which is basically rush hour traffic, people going to work. It's on a major thoroughfare, north, south, east, west, people coming into the city and traveling across the city. If it had been a smaller fire and started slow and been smoldering, smoke would have been seen. More than likely, somebody would have called. You have a telephone booth right in front of the building. If somebody would have saw it, all they have to do is pick it up, dial 911, and they get in touch with the operator. The way it sounds, everything happened all at once, which means it had to be an incendiary, potentially set.
Move to your right some more. To your right, that's it, right in there, that looks good. There you go, you're getting it. Okay, keep pouring it in there, a little higher if you can. That's it.
If you look at that steel lintel on the right side of the building, that's the only thing holding that wall up right now, and there's very few bricks under it. It's very possible that front wall is going to come down.
Okay, it looks like a wall's come there. Shut it down, it's back up.
Well, now I'm going to get something to drink. Gentlemen, are you ready to get something to drink? Now, as we go up, we'll see if we can get a better view from the top to get some burn pattern somewhere, see how it's burnt. Looking at the building next door, if you look, you still have some plaster on the walls on the front. So that didn't burn away completely. It looks like the fire started somewhere on that second floor near the rear of this building and jumped into the other building. The problem we have right now is that we have a 3-story building and it's all sitting on the first floor. So when a roof came in, the wall from the second building fell on top of it, so we even have debris from the second building covering our roof and point of origin area. A building like this, too, you don't want to risk firefighters' lives. On a vacant building that's in bad constructional condition, with heavy fire conditions, you don't want to put men in the building or you're going to get them killed. If the men were inside the building would have fallen on them. So we consider ourselves lucky.
Kim Thomas's house was so badly damaged in the fire, she was rehoused by the city. Todd Haslip, the trapped policeman, has undergone 3 leg operations. Doctors believe he may never be able to return to patrol work. The woman who miscarried is now well and back at home. The wife who ran over her husband was charged with attempted first-degree murder and is now awaiting trial. Teenager Dennis Rogers left the hospital after 3 weeks and several operations. He's made a full recovery.
Violence and drugs, you can write 1,000 books on that here. It's a lot. There's a lot of it here.
In Baltimore City, about 50% of the fires that we investigate, that we go out on, are intentionally set.
Every year in Baltimore City, the 911 calls are increasing. The numbers are getting higher. The 18 medic units are getting busier and busier, and a lot of it is because the poverty is getting worse and worse.
I've been in the city 4 years, and I've had over 100 shootings where either the patient was deceased upon my arrival or we transported them to the hospital.
In Baltimore City, the murder rate is the 4th highest in America. Fire Department medic Sherry Luck and Vera Thompson are just one unit in a team of 1,700 medics and firefighters who are among the busiest in the world. They aim to respond to calls in just 90 seconds. This time it's a shooting, but they're beaten to it by their colleagues who are passing in Medic 16.
Medic 7 and 16 going to take the patient. God damn it, they right there.
Shit, what they dispatch us for and they all the way up here? So stupid.
29081S22 acknowledge.
Copy, 1000 Jesus.
What's 16?
Who's on 16?
Oh, no,
Where's
he just walked up
16?
here. He just walked up
Is he handling it or what?
I don't know.
Shit, well, he should handle the patient. So you got this, Gordon?
You got it, Gordon.
No, you
got
can
it.
handle it if you
All
right
right.
there assessing. Shit.
You got it. I'm going to get your stretcher.
Medic
We don't
7.
need...
7.
I would imagine 16 is going to handle this. He's working with the patient, okay? We're going to stand by for a couple of minutes, okay?
7.
In the past 3 days that I've been on, I've had 3 shootings, 1 a day. This gentleman is very critical. Right off from looking at him, I knew right away he wasn't doing good. He was very diaphoretic, sweaty, labored breathing, where the gunshot wounds were indicated, one in the chest, it's vital organs, lung, spleen, stomach, liver could have been hit. Also could have hit gallbladder. Those are large organs, a lot of blood loss.
Keep that on there. Keep that. We'll keep that on there.
Yeah, don't be breathing a little bit.
The other day we had one gentleman was shot in the head, one in the chest, and one in the leg. He was sitting in his car, and I guess somebody came up and shot him. We get quite a bit of shootings, especially the east side of town. It's somewhat violent. Ready?
The medics are employed by the fire department, and their ambulances are based at the fire stations. They work closely alongside the firefighters, and every fire officer has paramedic training too. Between them, they've seen it all. Sherry and Vera have been working together for 2 years. They see woundings like this constantly. 46 people in every 100,000 will be shot or stabbed to death this year.
It seems that shootings and other type of violence in the city, they have a certain pattern. At the beginning of the month, we'll see a lot of drug overdoses. I guess people get their checks, their money. In the middle of the month, we'll have assaults, people getting beat up. I don't know if they owe money or they upset someone or whatever. Towards the end of the month, we have, I guess you could call almost retaliatory shootings. We'll have a shooting on one block, and maybe a day later, 2 blocks over from the one shooting, we'll have another shooting. It seems, paybacks. Eye for an eye. You want to get an EKG on him? I'll get the line. You got a line set up?
Yeah, he's got huge veins.
Yeah, I see him.
What's your name, boss?
Line. Open it up. I'm not sure what it is, but shootings, 3 in 3 days, 4, you could have 2 in one night, and they're all basically in the same area. You go to one side of town and they're located in one area, another side of town, it's a couple square blocks, and that's how the shootings patterns are. Sharps are on the floor. Let's see 4x4s. Hold on. Just wrap it around because he's real diaphoretic. EMRC, Baltimore City, Medic 16 to EMRC.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Tell
go.
me.
16.
Priority 1 trauma, receiving Hopkins. How old are you?
Okay, go to Med 2, please, Med 2.
Going to 2. Hopkins, City 16, we're en route to your location with the male gunshot wound. We have one gunshot wound to the right flank, one to the abdomen, and also one to the left leg. Physical findings are as follows: BP 110 bipalp, pulse of 50, respirations are 22 and labored. Unable to assess good lung sounds. Treatment so far is O2 90, 100% non-rebreather. We have 2 IVs of ringers established, running wide open. EKG showing a sinus bradycardia rate approximately 50. ETA at your facility is going to be 2 minutes. Do you copy? Okay. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Ready? Yep.
46 fire stations serve Baltimore's population of 670,000, who rely heavily on its 911 system. Half of them call it every year. In the middle of it all is Station 13, located in what's known locally as the Wild West. The firefighters and medics here are among the busiest in the world.
Engine 13, turn out. We got a report of a fire on Bennett Place. Report of a fire on Bennett Place.
My father was a lieutenant in the city fire department for 37 years. He had tried to talk me for a number of years into coming in, and at first I was reluctant because I didn't think I would like the work. Eventually I took the test, came in, and I think the only regret that I've had since then is that I didn't come in 4 or 5 years sooner when I could have.
Before I was born, actually, my mother's father died in a basement fire back in 1961. And a lot of people ask my mom if it bothers her having 2 sons and a husband in the fire department. And she says it doesn't bother her at all. She doesn't have a gray hair on her body, so I guess I believe her.
Here, fires broken out in a child's bedroom.
Get him right here, brother. Quick.
A lot of people think the job's glamorous. They see us riding around in a big fire truck, or they have a picture of us going up and down. What they don't see is the middle of summer going to a fire and becoming sick to our stomachs from the heat and humidity because of all the work we're doing.
Back up a minute.
Within 4 minutes of arriving at the scene, the fire's been extinguished. The flames have already destroyed the bedroom and left serious smoke damage throughout the house. The cause? A child playing with matches.
During the overhaul process, the building still has a very high humidity content from the water that we sprayed. We're inside working conditions, maybe 120, 130 degrees. This process can be very tiring. It really takes a lot out of you.
I'd be in a fire, fighting a fire. I'd be gasping, side hurting, getting the cramps and everything. And I see Lieutenant Novak, who's, twice my age, he's still going around like there's barely even breathing hard. I'm like, I'm supposed to be the young one here. I'm the one supposed to be the one that's in shape here.
This summer, 250 Baltimore firefighters were treated for heat exhaustion. 13 were hospitalized. Back at base, Vera and Sherry have been called out again.
Cardiac and public defenders. We get called names. People tell us we're walking too slow, rush up, hurry up. It doesn't bother me verbally at all.
They work closely as a team in often hostile circumstances.
You just do what you have to do. If you have to call on the police work very, very well with us. If we call on a scene for one of the paramedics or even a citizen that's just, being disruptive, I would just use my best judgment, try not to use violence.
They're often in danger, and patients can be abusive too.
I can kind of deal with it because I grew up in the city, and before I even, got into EMS, I grew up around it, so I can kind of deal with it. I can kind of cope with it. Brush it off if it's nothing serious, and just go on with the next call.
This call is to the local courthouse. A man has discharged himself from hospital despite serious stab wounds.
You going to church home?
Yes.
Okay.
Just have a seat.
Take your time.
His sister-in-law is about to appear in court charged with trying to kill him with a toasting fork, but he wants to tell the court it was an accident.
Okay.
Larry, you had no business being out of that hospital. We'll get it easy.
Someone at the courthouse dialed 911. Unfortunately, his wound has turned nasty, and so has he.
I'm ready.
You ready, Sherry?
Just cut on the master switch and cut off the lights.
Oh, what?
That's fine.
Fuck the walls.
Huh?
Who the fuck called an ambulance?
I have no idea. But you don't have to curse me out for trying to help you, do you? Okay? Look at it. See how it's oozing on your shirt there? All red. Don't that hurt? It's all swollen.
It hurts. They already told me it's gonna hurt for cough.
Right.
It's gonna hurt if I gotta pass gas.
Right.
And if I go to the bathroom, think I'm gonna take me a good one, it's gonna hurt.
Right. Question. Mr. Larry. Mr. Larry, did they have to take any of, like, your bowel out or anything?
Hopkins cut me unnecessarily.
So my question is, did they take out part of your bowel?
I got stabbed here in the abdomen.
Right.
With a fork.
Right.
Hopkins had lower right going all the way up.
Okay. Did they take out an organ or?
They didn't take out nothing.
Okay, so were you stabbed
They sold my liver.
Okay, so you injured your liver.
And my stomach.
Okay.
Ask me why they made extra surgery on me, because I don't know.
Oh.
Hopkins is a butcher.
Okay.
And within 24 hours, they took 48 tubes of blood from me, and they even went down in my motherfucking IV needle. This shit hurt my liver so fucking bad, I woke up crying, and they treated me like a motherfucking pain cushion.
Okay.
Hey, throw this damn driver, watch where he going. They gonna tell me about alcohol. What the hell I'm going in here for?
Because you swole. This Church Hospital, you ain't want to go to Hopkins, right? So we had to take you to Church Hospital.
No blood.
They ain't gonna have to take blood that I know of. But you can tell them all of that when you get in there, okay? This is a good hospital. They real nice over here. How you doing? He's a gentleman who was stabbed last week, and they did some surgery on him at Hopkins. He walked out of Hopkins without signing out, and he's you know, more or less infection.
You don't have to move.
Put you
we'll
in
bring
number
bed
B.
right here.
Oh, I got some
Okay.
more rookies.
Some rookies? I don't think so. They not rookies. They the nice people.
Okay, doctors, I can't stand no rookies.
No, she ain't no rookie by far. She got some. She's a veteran.
Yeah?
Yeah. Go over there. Can you get over there? If not, we'll move you over there.
You want us to pull you over? Oh, we do it
we
all
can handle
day.
it.
We do it all day.
You gonna handle it?
These pains, man.
All
Okay,
righty.
well, take your time then.
Just hold this.
Okay, I
we
got
got
this.
Good job. You gotta bend your knees. Just a little bit. No, I'm not. You can handle it. Put this foot over.
How you get out the hospital in all this pain?
I know. Had a buddy
You
help
sucked it
you
up like
out?
a man, huh?
Walk the fuck out, because they wasn't pulling nothing.
All right now.
Only thing they know they would give me.
Oh, okay.
Didn't tell me I had to wash my own ass.
Oh my goodness. Scoot over.
I told him real quick, kissing my ass. I believe.
I believe it.
You lay in one spot.
A little bit more.
Good
All right, hold up.
job.
I'll put the bar up and that'll help.
Good job. Keep still. Put your arm right there. There you go.
They wanted me to lay in one spot.
Well, all right. Nice meeting you.
If I had to go bathroom.
You ain't gonna give me your handshake?
Stay in here. Let these people take care of you.
That's too far?
Drop that. Drop that. Drop.
Down?
Drop that. A little more.
A little bit more. How's that? Good. All right. Nice meeting you here. All right. Let them people take care of you here. Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss you on your glove.
All right.
You and your partner.
Took care of you,
Best
right?
treatment as I ever had.
All right, thanks. Well, you let them take care of you, okay? And don't act crazy, all right?
Get out of here tonight.
All right, don't worry about that. You just let them take care of you, okay?
I want to get out of here.
All right. See you later.
Elsewhere in the city, there's a call-out for rescue expert Hoot Gibson and his team, Rescue One.
I think what's special about Rescue One is the variety that you get. You really see the worst of everything. And that's what makes pretty much this job so exciting. If it's anything that big going on or just anything that's really off the wall, we're going to be there.
They're in the backyard.
Hey, he's pinned on the passenger side right there. Okay.
Hoot Gibson's speciality is freeing trapped people. A stolen car has crashed and 3 of the occupants have run away. A 4th man is trapped inside.
When we arrive, there are companies already on the scene, maybe a medic unit or an engine company or a truck company. It's my first job when I arrive on the scene is to see the overall picture, the way the car's sitting, what it's up against, whether or not electric lines are involved, anything that could be hazardous to any phase of the operation. I assess the situation, I find out where the victim's trapped, how seriously they're injured, and then I have to look around and see what's going on because there's a lot of things that have to take place before the rescue even starts. My senior man grab whatever extrication tools I need, and one man will have the spreaders, one man will have the cutters. They'll start cutting the roof. One man will use a saw to cut the windshield out, and every man specifically has a job. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try. Scotty, let me try spreading it from here. All right, Scotty, come on over here. All right? Yeah. Can you feel that, Barb? Can you feel that? Scotty, let me have it from here a minute.
The stolen car is a brand new top-of-the-range Mustang.
A lot of times now we take the roof off the cars, and the reason that being is it's better for stabilizing the patient.
All right, got it?
It just opens up the whole general area of the vehicle. If they're pinned up under the dash, yeah, it's one less thing you have to work around. You remove that and you're wide open to go ahead. If they're conscious, my relationship with the patient is we try to calm them down first off, let them know that we're there to help them and we're going to take care of them. A lot of times they're scared to death, of course, because they don't know what's happening. All they know is they're pinned in this vehicle and all they hear are all these people screaming and yelling, and which makes it worse on them. Can you hear me? We're going to turn you a little to take you out. You just let us do all the work, okay? You just relax and you move your feet and all. All right, listen, something's coming up under your butt. There we go. Pick it up a little, guys. Okay, now look, I'm going to turn you, okay? Just let us handle it. All right, let's go. I just try to reassure the patient, tell them we're doing everything possible to get them out, that it's just going to take some time, but it's got to be done. And you'd be surprised that the conscious people work right along with you.
Billy, put your legs down for me.
You know, when you're a little kid and you see firemen and how exciting the job is, every kid when you're younger wants to be a fireman. Well, I kind of never grew out of it. Something I've always wanted to do, and it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Across town in the Wild West, Baltimore's busiest fire station is back in business.
13, sick on the street.
Being a firefighter in Baltimore City doesn't mean that the only thing we do is fight fires. 50% of our calls are what we term a medic assist. If the medic has an extended ETA of 5 minutes or more, generally they will send out an engine company to get on the scene, stabilize the situation, provide first aid as best we can with the materials we have until the arrival of the medic unit.
Medic 4 is one of the busier units in the city. A normal day shift is 10 hours, but we do get held over. Sometimes we get caught on the street because we're so busy that we never get back to quarters. We will leave early in the morning to go out on the street and take a call and never see the station until it's time to get off.
There are a lot of times when we get calls out on the street. We can look at the piece of paper and we tell you who we're going out for and why before we even get to the call. And I'd say 9 times out of 10, we're usually right.
Terry again.
Terry?
I need some oxygen.
You need some oxygen. You need to stop calling us 4 times a day.
4 times? More than that.
At least. Where's your inhaler?
I don't have no medication, that's why I keep getting sick.
Chris and Sarah have worked together as a team for 2 years on Medic 4.
Come on, Jerry. I'm on you.
This, the guy we just had is like a regular. We've had him about 4 or 5 times in the past month alone. Calls in, he's having trouble breathing, like he has asthma or whatever. The medic unit will come, pick him up, take him up to the emergency ward. Once he gets there, walks in the door, turns around, walks right back out again. A couple days later, you get the same kind of call, transport him again. It's like, it's a constant thing with him.
That was no emergency. But downtown, there is a potentially serious threat to life. Fire has broken out on the 9th floor of a luxury hotel. 10 fire trucks have responded, and the lifts are out of order.
I tried to call too, you won't answer. I can smell something outside when you pulled up that front.
The fire's in a storeroom, and they quickly put it out.
You want to get this out of here or what?
This young employee was first on the scene.
Ventilation? Okay, we don't got no O2 up here for you, but we'll get some, all right? Got a medic unit coming for you. Worst part is the middle of my chest. 6 portable to rescue 1.
I was in this whole hallway. I came out down there and I ran down this hallway, and all the smoke was being drawn down that hallway. I ran right through the smoke because I had nowhere else to go.
All right, leave me. I'm gonna get FIB up here.
But there's something suspicious, and the senior officer has asked for the FIB, the Fire Investigation Bureau.
Fire Investigation Bureau. Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave.
Because of the large number of arsons in the city, there are 8 fire investigation officers working round the clock. Mike Mrozinski is one of them. It's important that he reaches the scene of the fire as soon as possible, before witnesses disappear or evidence is destroyed.
This top shelf. Was our sprinkler system going? No.
No.
No, that head was
that the one right above?
No. Didn't activate. No water was here except what we put in. That's why I didn't want to. That might be like foam rubber, you know. Some of them were.
Jimmy, you got this? You have a line with this?
I'm Captain Rosinski. I'm with the Fire Investigation Bureau with the Fire Department. Now, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Where were you at when you saw the fire?
I was in the shop in my boss's office talking to Chuck on 2.
Okay.
Then I came from the shop down, got on the elevator. I made it to 7 on the elevator, and then the elevator took me back to 1. At 1, I met up with Tim at security. Or no, he was on the 2nd floor stairwell. I ran up those steps and came up the steps back here, which is from, I came up 1 through 5 and then 6 through 9 in this back stairwell.
But you only encountered smoke here.
From
in this
it
stairwell.
was drawing the smoke down this way.
All right, but you only encountered smoke here.
Yeah.
Was that thick?
Yeah, I couldn't see as soon as I come around this turn.
Okay. What did you do then?
I continued on down the hallway because they were yelling that they didn't have the key to the doors. And then, like 2 minutes, or like a minute, Chuck was behind me with the key. So instead of turning around, we just continued all the way up here around this turn to get out of the smoke because I was already halfway down the hallway.
Okay.
You know where you're going to take me?
Scott?
What's your pulse ox?
Did you open up the door?
99.
No, Chuck and, I think it was Chuck, Celio, and Les, because Celio had a fire extinguisher in his hand.
You didn't open up the door?
No, Chuck opened the door.
Okay.
Because Chuck had the key.
Nobody else has any problem.
Occasionally we have trouble with employees in hotels setting fire, especially in storage areas. These areas are usually restricted and locked. So we have to figure out when the last time somebody was in here, if somebody was in here smoking, or if it was intentionally set. Now, the problem with this one is we see that we have matches all over the floor, but that's normal. The hotel provides matches with every room as well as ashtrays. But I don't see any ashtrays that are sold that have been used from cigarette smoking. So what we're going to do is look for that. If we can't find a source of ignition, because there's no other source of ignition except the possibility of smoking, then we're going to have to call for the police arson unit to come up and we're going to do a further investigation.
Sick on the street again.
Didn't I tell you it was him? I knew it was him before we left the station.
He said Mercy will take me. Mercy don't want him. Nobody wants him.
I'm not taking him Mercy. This is the second time today. Jerry?
Is he actually really barred from these hospitals?
He is not allowed. Everybody has thrown you out of the hospital. They're tired of taking you.
Hospital.
No.
This is the only one.
No. I was down at University. University won't even take you.
University and this hospital are together.
No, they're not. Jerry, I'm not stupid.
Jerry's going to jail this time.
Jerry's going to jail this time.
Yep. Ching, ching. Put your hands behind your back already, because you're going to jail.
We're not taking you anymore. We're tired of it, Jerry. This is ridiculous.
Mercy will take me.
We are not taking you to Mercy. We will take you to the closest hospital, which is Maryland General, and Maryland General will not accept you.
When y'all left, I walked. Thought I was close enough to go to Mercy. I called for another ambulance.
And they wouldn't take you
brought me
either.
right
You
back
called
in.
4 times today.
I called twice.
This is the 3rd time.
This is the 3rd.
We picked you up once earlier, Jerry.
Take the cameras off me.
Would y'all please help me?
Jerry, you do not take your medicine. They take you to the hospital and you walk out of the hospital because you leave the hospital. Okay. All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Nothing. We're going to have them locked up.
Leave them locked up. Have Baltimore City Police Unit respond also. I'll have them come first and I can go ahead and take care of him. This is chronic. This is every day. He calls us every day, 3-4 times a day. A lot of times I've taken him to the hospital. He'll go to the hospital, go to the bathroom, walk right back out of the hospital again.
Okay. I don't do that.
The heck you don't. You were out of the hospital so fast we couldn't. You never even made it to the emergency room. We have taken you so many times to the hospital, Jerry, and they throw you out of the hospital because you get nasty with them, you get abusive with people, so they just throw you out. That's why nobody will take you. I mean, we have no problem taking you to the hospital, but you won't stay. You go and you got to go get drunk. You leave the hospital, you check yourself.
Oxygen, please.
Honey, I'll check you, but I'm telling you what, I know what's going on. It's the same thing that's always going on.
Man, I could be laying back
You're moving air, Jerry. You're moving air.
My lung.
You
My
don't
lungs
have
is
to
hurting.
you don't have
My left lung, my right lung is hurting.
Okay, you're moving plenty of air. This don't lie. I can hear with this, hon. You're moving air.
I'm standing still.
That doesn't mean you're still breathing.
You know how long it would take me to get to North Avenue from here?
You catch a cab, Jerry. Get on a bus. Well, how you gonna pay for the ambulance? It's $250 every time you get in the back of that thing.
I have insurance.
Oh, you do. You have medical assistance.
You know, Jerry, there's some poor little woman out there that's having a heart attack, some kid
cannot
getting
get
run
to.
over by a car, or somebody's getting shot or having a stroke or something, and we're here with you, and we can't go and help them. I mean, you only care about yourself? Are you that selfish?
Yeah, anything. Okay, could I ask, well, do one of you want to go down and get some air freshener? And out of my top left drawer, and I have mask.
No idea what they're
Back at the hotel, the fire investigator is lining up his witnesses.
I'll go see if I can get it to go down.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Your employee that was injured,
Scott Schultz.
he told me he was in your office. Is that
He
true?
wasn't in my office. He was out in the shop when the alarm went off. I did see him in the shop.
Okay. Do you know when he went into the shop?
About 2 minutes before the alarm went off.
He went in the shop?
Yes. And that's on the second floor.
Now, he came up in the elevator.
Yeah, as soon as the alarm went off, he was gone.
And he went on the
I
elevator?
didn't even get a location yet.
Well, he didn't have a location when he left?
Hadn't come out yet.
Do you want me to tell you when you get done with it? I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Well, the person I talked to originally, which I had little doubts about, even though he was being treated by the medic, seems to be, his story didn't sound right to me when he first told it to me, and it seems his story's still a little shaky right now, because he entered into the shop room 2 minutes before the fire. The alarm went off. He heads upstairs right away. They don't even have a place where the fire's at, yet he's headed up in this direction. And it appears that he was around when the 2 other fires they had in here and helped control them. FIB-7.
FIB-7.
Dispatch police arson to my location.
Extrication, 1748.
It's 2 in the morning. For the fire teams, there's always a surprise round the corner.
Truck 5, portable automatic 1.
Truck 5 portable automatic 1, we have a 28-year-old male. He's been shot in the face. He's conscious at this time and breathing. We are monitoring him. We will be standing by awaiting your arrival.
A man has staggered into the fire station saying he's been shot by his sister's boyfriend.
He just banged on the bay door, said somebody shot him in the face. I called communications and we let him in. I mean, I don't know if the guy was out here and shot him or where he came from. We didn't know where he came from.
I got him holding pressure right here on it.
Officer,
please go make sure my sister.
They're okay. Why didn't you stay in the house?
Because he shot a gun. He shot me in my face.
Well, I'm sure he left as soon as he did it because
He gone.
we tried to follow the blood trail.
He shot me in front of my niece.
And who shot you?
My boyfriend. Can you be gentleman, please?
I'm not a gentleman.
22.
Do you know what kind of gun it was?
22.
22?
It was just a little pop. If it was a 38 or something, don't you think would have came out?
Was there anybody standing there when he
my
shot
niece.
you?
I pushed my niece out the way. Easy, man. Easy.
Things like this, they don't surprise us that much. And it could be drugs, jealousy, boyfriend, girlfriend hate, boyfriend hate, who knows? It could just be anything that triggers, no pun intended, the shooting. We've had them in the back of the firehouse. We've had them in the front of the firehouse, alongside the firehouse. You'll lay in bed, you'll hear the shots go off. And then you just sit there and wait to see if somebody's testing their gun or did they really shoot somebody? And in this area, it's extremely bad.
You'll leave out that way.
Mike Brzezinski, the fire investigator, is having a busy night too. He's been called out to a fire in an empty apartment block. 44 firefighters are already tackling the blaze.
Chief Briggs, funny seeing you tonight.
Mike, how you doing, feller?
Where was it see it when you first started? This end down here?
This end was through the roof and working down here. We burned this off since we've been here.
Come in. See if we can get a hand line. We'll get up this roof here and get over here. We're gonna hit it from the other roof? Yeah, let's stretch up on top here, right? We want to get a line up here. See if we can get a line from somebody.
The way this one looks, we're going to have trouble investigating this one again because so the condition of the building is in question at this time.
As dawn breaks, the fire is out, but the arson investigation continues.
Whoa! There's a big hole in the floor. Over to the left. Holes in first floors lead us to be suspect that maybe a flammable could have been used. Well, I'll be. There's a can. Get a picture of that too.
It is my opinion that fire was intentionally set and it was used with a flammable liquid to set it.
Another 911 emergency for rescue expert Hoot Gibson. This time, a woman's trapped in her car.
Hey, Scott. First thing we want to do is take this door off, okay? Get them step chocks.
Oh, she's right there with her knees.
Scott, I can see her knees. All right. Go ahead and see what you can do there.
What happened?
Scotty, let me have him from here a minute. Is that on our leg? Can you feel that, Barb? Can you feel that? Hold on. Can you move your feet and all, hon?
I think so.
Okay, you want to just get a backboard this way? You all right? Backboard. Just yeah. Listen to me. Can you hear me?
Oh, my boyfriend!
All right. We're going to turn you a little to take you out. You just let us do all the work, okay? You just relax and...
I want my boyfriend.
Nobody else in the car? Right. All right, listen, hon, something's coming up under your butt. Lift up just a little. There we go.
Terry's calling in.
Pick it up a little, guys. Okay, now look, I'm gonna turn you. Got her head, okay? Just let us handle it.
What happened to me?
All right, wait a minute, guys. Ready? Yeah, let's go. I think being a unique company like this, I'm very proud because there are many times when everybody's standing back, when it's something very serious, and we take care of it, and they stand there and look at us. I just find the job very exciting. Hey, Mick, while we got the cutters here, pop that hood for me, or see if you can get it popped. What's smoking in there? Is it just a... Okay, just take a battery. Battery done? Okay. What we found is a lot of drug paraphernalia in the car, a lot of needles and stuff like that. Just pick them up, put them in that bag, and you can throw it in the car. No, don't touch any of that shit. Just anything that's got blood on it that's laying around, just pick up. So what we want to do now is advise our paramedics of that fact because there was a lot of blood and body fluids involved. So for HIV protection and everything else, we just want to make sure that they're aware of it. And anybody that worked on the scene is aware. Is that it, Mick? All right, just wrap it up real good and throw it in the back of the car.
Drugs are the scourge of Baltimore. It's estimated that the city's 43,000 illegal drug users spend up to $1.1 billion feeding their drug habits. That's an average of $50 to $75 a day per user. To raise the cash, many turn to crime. Around 85% of all felonies in the city are drug-related. For Chris and Sarah, the Medic 4 team, murders and gang warfare are part of the everyday territory of the job.
And a lot of the shootings are not necessary. A lot of them are drug-related. There's a lot of homicides that are, a lot of them are drug dealers. They shoot each other, they fight over, for whatever reason, who knows. It's unbelievable, some of the things that we get.
Truck 16, Medic 4, unconscious on the street, Lakeview Avenue.
A call?
Turn out.
Just go.
What you need, ladies?
He's dead.
Nothing,
He's
we got
dead.
a homicide.
Homicide. We're just trying to find out where the bullets are so we can write it up.
Yeah, they call it truck 16.
Did he really?
No, you guys are good. We got it.
You're
He's
good.
dead. I'm
He's
sorry, we
dead.
didn't know you were on the call.
He's dead.
Hey, Bruce.
He's dead.
We got calls everywhere.
All right, he's
No,
dead.
it says.
Came out as sick. He's real sick.
Yeah, he's real sick.
He's real sick.
He's got lead poisoning.
He's got lead poisoning.
And the other one was right here. When we get her down to homicide.
Yeah, I told him to put it in the contact down there.
Hey, Mike.
Blew out the back of his head. How long?
How long is it?
Oh, at least since last night.
Oh, he's been there. It's not like it just happened.
No, Probably last
A
night.
lot of money in his hand. The shootings that we have on the street really don't bother me at all. It's just part of the job to me. You have to set yourself aside.
He's got a lot of cash in his hand. He's storage.
And I don't see it.
Was it? Clenched up money in his hand. Yeah, look good of it.
All right, let's get out of here.
I'm getting out of here. Must have been a crime scene.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we pointed at everything.
Yeah, I gotta write this up.
Christy, you guys, I tell you, man, you and Barb are like forensic experts.
I took forensics.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah. I used to work in a morgue. That was pretty cool.
We get other people coming in here to sell drugs.
Outsiders.
Yeah, from Northwest Florida.
Looks like he might have exited around his left eyebrow, from what I can see from underneath.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
He's got a whole handful of cash in his right hand.
Caps?
Cash, money, clenched in his hand.
That was around 2:20 this morning.
Drugs claim another victim. Across town, fire is stalking its prey in a family home. A child and her mother wait anxiously while firefighters smash into their home to save the smallest members of their family.
Call for animal control. Breathing. Coming down. Both of them. Guys. I think it's burned. I think they're just wet. Yeah, they're wet. I don't know whether it's burned over this side or not. Put the info. Give us some too. Yeah. Here we go, pal. Two of them for you. Yeah, wait a minute. You got me. Okay. Solid base. And another little guy. Here, they're cheaper by the dozen. Poor little thing scared to death.
Yeah, we'll just dry them off.
I don't think they're burned. They don't look like they're burned.
Nah. How you guys doing? You guys are all going to share, okay? You guys are all going to share. You guys are all right? Yeah. Oh, this one likes it. Just sticking his nose right in it. Patient.
That's your patience, pal.
My patients are all right.
Patients are fine.
Probably a little smoke inhalation.
Yeah, poor little guys.
Wonder where the mom is.
Yeah, probably in there somewhere yet. Probably find her in the corner somewhere.
Well, there's 3. How many was it?
5.
I think there's 3 down with our medic unit. All right, we took him. Some of them got some small burns, but for the most part, he's all right. He's in pretty good shape. All right, there's supposed to be another one.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them.
They're all like this color.
Yeah, I know. All right, we'll take another look.
Thank you.
See if there's one more down there. One more? In that bedroom where those beds were. He was right at the end of the bed, like underneath of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not that old, are they? Oh, you don't like that? Look, you're hanging on. You're a feisty one. Just hanging on to everybody. You stay right there, we'll wrap you up. There we go. I don't know, this is the only ones they gave to me. These are wet.
Allison, hand me one.
There you go, Mom. Here, I got you. They seem to be okay. I'm not a veterinarian. There you go. You want a towel to keep them all in? You want to wrap them up in a towel?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Easy does
Here, go, come on down. We'll set you up here.
Got him? Put your arms in there. She knows we need another one. All right, come on, let's go to this. Thank you.
No problem.
Just another day at work.
Absolutely.
The man with multiple shot wounds was released from hospital after 10 days. Larry, having received treatment for his infection, was discharged later the same day. The hotel employee admitted setting fire to the storeroom. He was charged with first-degree arson, an offence which carries up to 30 years imprisonment. The kittens bounced back after their treatment in the medic van. They were reunited later that day with their mother, who was found alive in the rubble by the firefighters. A man has just been rescued, still smouldering from a burning empty townhouse.
Bring a medic down here? Stop the ambulance over there. Gary, hold still, pal. I know, hold still. I know, you're hurt.
I say I'm hurt.
You are.
They found him laying on the second floor hallway. In fact, his clothes themselves were actually on fire at the time. They were able to put him out and then get him to the outside. As you can see, he was burned. He's got burns on his arms, his face, his chest.
I need some information.
In America, all firefighters are trained to give medical assistance until their paramedic colleagues arrive.
Did you move? You just sit down right there. That's good. Bring your legs up this way towards me. The other way. That's right. Lay back. You bring your head up. One. All right. He was up on the second floor. Rise up. Gary Morris. I got this. I got it.
The victim suffered first and second degree burns. His rescuers say the fire broke out while he was cooking up heroin. Another casualty of the inner city heads off to hospital.
Yeah. There you go, decay. Hold tight.
Say. Leave us on this time.
Keep that on and let breathe that nice and deep, okay? Because you're gonna need that because you need to replace some of the smoke you got inside your system.
Fire on 3825 box under control. Units will be out at least an hour on the overhaul.
Fire under control, 1807.
The streets of Baltimore, a city of 670,000 people, 75% black. Baltimore's residents tend to live in neighborhoods divided up by race. Although African Americans make up the bulk of the population, the fire service is predominantly white. There are 46 fire stations across the city where the firefighters and paramedics are based. Most of them live out of town, not wanting their own children to grow up in the tough environment they work in.
The reason I wouldn't want to bring my kids up in probably the downtown or central city is the drugs, the violence, the schools. And just take them, we'll tilt it up to let it drain out a little better. Yeah. That'd be better. And you see good kids, you know, eventually become kids that are caught up in it. And if I can avoid my children not become part of it, well, then I'll do what I have to do to keep them out of it.
Arlen Dole, by contrast, lives in the inner city.
It's basically black and white, and it's kind of segregated. Black people are concentrated densely in certain areas, and you have pockets of whites thrown in there.
You're 13, sick on the street.
Sick on the streets, a common 911 call, usually means drink or drugs.
I think the poor areas tend to have more fires, more medic runs, because of the problems of drugs. That cause a lot of the medic calls. A lot of things that are associated with medical problems are as a result of drug use. And in this area, the people that use drugs tend to be of the poor social economic class.
You gonna wake up?
You know her?
Huh? Okay, well, let's sit up.
Do you know her? Everybody know her?
No. The people who do it left her. That's what she's doing.
Whoa.
That noggin.
I think that's a old one now. Look at them eyes.
I think she may have done a little thing.
Hey. Hello.
The life on the streets in Baltimore, particularly this district, is very tough. There were 365 murders in Baltimore last year. That's one a day. There's innumerable assaults, thefts, rapes. The life on the streets, particularly in the low-income area, which is also accompanied by a high drug usage problem, increases the crime rate greatly.
Yeah. Let's get her up real good.
85% of crime in Baltimore is drug-related.
Over there.
Hello. Come on.
There's a little vitamin N, Stu.
Well, you gotta get up. Come on. Can you open your eyes now? Okay, but come on, wake up.
You got a stretcher? Bring on. Going again? Yeah. You did earlier.
The firefighters and the medic teams work together, this time responding to a suspected drugs overdose. There are an estimated 43,000 illegal drug users in the city.
Engine 13 is in service.
This neighborhood is full of good people. The problems that we have is not, I guess, indicative of the whole neighborhood. You just have a small portion of the people that give it sort of a bad, I guess, stereotype, if you will. But you have a lot of good people in this neighborhood. I mean, a lot of working class people that are, I mean, that just happen to be poor, but being poor doesn't make you necessarily morally bad or not, I don't think.
This is Baltimore's busiest station, situated in the notorious Wild West district. It's where the Medic 4 team are based with Engine 13. It's also home to Truck 16, the ladder truck. Steve Cobo is one of the crew.
Truck 16, turn out, possible forced entry, injured in a home.
Truck 16 has 100-foot ladders and 2 drivers, 1 at each end. Steve Kobo's the tiller man. He steers the rear.
Truck work, I think, is very exciting in itself, but being back there, driving the back of the truck is exciting. It's like being on a big amusement ride. You got to constantly watch where you're turning, and the tillerman has to turn the exact opposite of what the driver is turning. So if the driver is turning left, the tillerman has to turn his wheel to the right to bring the rear end of the truck over to the right. And then when the driver finishes his turn, well, then the tillerman has to bring the wheel back and line himself back in line with the driver. So your hands are moving all the time back there.
Hello! Hello, Mr. Richardson? I can't get down. I thought she said that she heard the guy in there.
Yeah, he's in there.
He is? All right, hey, Mike. Do the stick.
I like the job of a firefighter. It's something exciting, always different every day. I'm a 3rd generation of firefighter in the family, and I guess it's kind of in the blood, so they say. It's just it's a good job to help people. You make a difference somewhere in somebody's life, no matter how small or how large it might be. I know I made a difference somewhere.
They've been called to break into an apartment block where a man's been lying injured for 24 hours. He'd fallen and neighbours have been unable to gain entrance to his flat.
I can't get up.
Oh, yeah, we good. We good.
You want any medicines, Mr. Richardson?
I had some pain meds on the table, but I can't get up. I can't get up.
Medic assist for a truck company is just part of the job here in Baltimore City.
I'm trying to get my shirt off so I can...
Bring some collar and Stokes mask.
Oh!
Collar and Stokes. Hey, make sure they bring up a blanket or something with that Stokes basket so we don't tear him up on it.
I brought all those in there. All the members on the truck company are EMTs, which is emergency medical technicians. We're all certified in some basic life support.
Oh, my neck. What you do with that damn head?
I'm fine. He's going to need somebody to...
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right, go ahead, Al. Proceed at your speed.
Come on.
It's another aspect of helping someone that needs your help, whether it be fighting fire or someone that's unconscious or not feeling well. You've made a difference. And if it means utilizing an engine or a truck company to do the job until a medic unit gets there, well, then that's better than no one not being there.
The Engine 13 crew have been called to a fire raging in the rear basement of a house. At the same time, another crew has entered the house from the front and started fighting the blaze too. It's a situation that firefighters fear most.
Watch yourself, babe.
Hurry up!
As the water supply from the other engine crew turns into a cloud of lethal steam inside the building, it puts Paul Novak and Kenny Lee at serious risk.
Get your mask.
They're hitting it from the front.
Okay, get your mask.
I'm all right. Got a draft. Up here it comes.
Keep it up top, keep it up top.
Oh, they're pushing, they don't want us.
All right?
Yeah, they're pushing, they don't want us.
Somewhere in the chaos, Kenny has removed his helmet to put his mask on when the full force of the burning steam hits him.
Hit anybody.
Bring your line back out! Bring it back! Kenny, bring it back!
Despite being burnt, Kenny carries on fighting the blaze.
The dangers in firefighting, I guess, is kind of, it's there. It's definitely there. It doesn't really cross your mind at the moment because the adrenaline is really going. And it's in your mind, but it's kind of in the back of your mind.
Kenny and Paul Novak attempt to attack the fire, but are again pushed back by steam generated by the other crew.
We're by that side window. You need a hook, Steve? Is there a hook here? What? Yeah. The window on the right side. All right.
The ground ladders are the unsung heroes, so to speak, in a truck company.
Okay, good. All right.
You want to be able to get the ladder in a position where you can open up the dwelling to relieve the smoke and heat off the engine crew. And when they crack their line and they start putting the fire out, you want the windows opened up so you can escape all that heat and toxic smoke.
They're in there, huh? They're in there hitting it.
Step back and take a break from him.
Finally, Kenny realizes he's hurt and is ordered back by Paul Novak.
I don't really worry about the dangers too much because it's like a routine. But my wife and my family do worry a lot. Every time they hear of a fire on the news, they call, and they get pretty upset. I made a promise to my wife that I come home every day, and they need me to live.
Is it blistering?
A little bit, but I'll live. That's why I told him to back the fuck up. Burning me up, man.
Where they took it in the front?
Yeah, they were coming and blowing it out at us.
Hang your line back out! Bring it back!
I'll live.
I think this will die.
I think so. I ain't gotta go to the hospital, though.
Oh, yes, you will, because he'll make you.
No.
The blast has burnt his face and neck. Now he's the patient in the medic truck.
I got him on the other side, too?
Just a little bit. I mean, it's just red, but no blistering yet.
Yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 coming up that I can see.
There was 2 just a minute ago.
Is your ear hurt?
Not really.
It looks
What's it, red?
Red, but
All right, well, they're not gonna put me off duty for it, right?
I doubt it.
Okay, good.
FIB is the Fire Investigation Bureau of the Baltimore City Fire Department. We work around the clock and we respond to working fires, fatal fires, or any time the fire unit think the fire is suspicious. Box number. I'm here in my office. I hear the alarm sound, I hear the engines responding on the radio, then I hear them call in what they have, what they find at the scene. If they arrive on the scene, they say, heavy smoke, heavy fire showing, I'm heading for the door.
There has been an explosion in the basement of a house.
Got a woman on the sidewalk across the street from the fire building complaining she needs an ambulance. Check it out.
You all right? Hey, Mickey! Mickey! Give me your hook just 1 second. Got it, see what you can do there. I'm gonna check upstairs.
I was out shopping. My fiance and my 4 children were in the house. At the time, I come down the street. I seen the fire truck, so I came around the other way. I noticed my front door open. My fiance and everybody's over on the other side. Nobody's hurt. We're just missing a dog. That's about it. Don't worry.
Yeah, let's get something.
Something went boom.
Hey, Chief 1, place the fire under control. I'll be placing engine 124 and engine 6 in service.
One fire under control, 1929.
No, saw it clear. Staff Chief, everything was ready to open up. Walk as far as not in the basement. That's the only area directed in the basement.
In my career, I would say that I've always been very lucky to determine the cause of every fire.
Hey, Chief 1, have a medic here respond to my location, injured civilian.
I won't leave until I'm absolutely sure, and I won't give up until I'm absolutely sure.
What's that? A small basement fire down here, John. Okay. Guy just moved in. It's why everything's at a rate. They just moved all the boxes in and everything. They were working in there, putting the stuff together. I'll walk down there with you.
Got 5 beers here. All right, guy. This is ruptured. Has an odor of flammable liquid stripper. And we have a battery. Yeah.
A female occupant.
Uh-huh.
She's across the street. They're getting ready to remove her by a medic unit.
Okay.
And she said she was standing here using some spray paint.
Uh-huh.
You want to talk to her before she gets out of here?
Yes, I will. Yeah, I'll go up and talk to her right now. I have a pretty good idea what happened, but I always like to hear it from the occupant.
I was cleaning the kitchen table off to feed my kids dinner, and I was taking the stuff that we had bought. It was paint that you put on a cabinet and stripper that you have to take the old paint off with.
Yes, ma'am.
I took it downstairs and I had his Jeep battery. It's a power, them little power Jeeps that the kids ride around on with the 2 red batteries together. And I dropped the battery and the paint can exploded. And then Sarah hollered, "Mommy, fire!" And she took 2 steps up. I grabbed her and I drug her the rest of the way up.
Okay.
And I grabbed the other 3 kids and this dog, and the other dog was in the backyard.
Oh, you dropped it on the can?
I don't know. I didn't even turn around to look because I turned my face when the paint started spraying. I got it on me anyway.
Okay.
Across town, fire is sweeping through 3 houses.
I just want to talk to you a second. All right, I understand you were in there working at the time?
Yes, John and I was.
John Griffith's colleague Reggie Session is being called to investigate.
All right. And what's your name, sir?
Tim Casey. We were gutting the house, and the light bulb broke, and I was putting another light bulb in, and that dropped, and you heard a boom. Okay. Then a couple seconds later on, you heard a boom. Okay. And then there was fire around me, and then I was in the stairs coming up, and I couldn't go over there, and Johnny grabbed me, and he pulled me up.
Where was that at?
In the front room. In the middle room.
So
earlier, about 3-4 hours ago, we had all our tools inside, and the gas can spilled over earlier.
And where did that occur?
In the same room.
In the same room, middle room?
Yeah.
The gas can flipped over?
Yeah.
Okay, how'd you clean that up?
We didn't. I mean, it was just a little spill. I mean, just for a second, boom, and that was
how much
it.
What you say, little spill?
Little spill, just something.
Just enough to puddle?
Yeah, not even that much.
6 miles away, John Griffith continues his hunt for clues.
The woman seems like she's pretty truthful. I don't think we have a intentionally set fire, but I think maybe something happened other than what the occupant is telling us. We get some weird stories, like lightning coming in through the window and birds carrying cigarettes in through the door and things like that. So you listen very politely, but then you have to form your own opinion. And this will, I'll write this up in my report that I will continue this investigation.
Back at the other investigation, things don't add up.
How much gas was spilled here?
It spilled over just for about a second, and then picked it back up, and that was it. The ground.
The floor?
Yeah.
And where was the gasoline can at?
Right here.
Okay. Did you try to wipe it up?
No.
No?
No. Just on the floor.
Where would you say you saw the bulk of the fire at? The flames themselves.
You gotta try to think, man, because it's very important, because where you're saying the gasoline was spilled, we don't have any evidence of any fire there. That's why it's important for you to remember.
Okay. Right here. Right here. Right here.
What was there?
There was, when I was coming through here, I saw like a little flame here, boom.
How could you see it if it was behind you?
I mean, I was just going just like this, and I heard the second boom, then I guess I glanced, and then I saw a flash, and then Johnny, fire, and then I couldn't come up, and then Johnny came down and grabbed me up the stairs.
Did you smoke?
No.
Did your brother smoke?
No, I mean, Johnny that was with me? Yeah, Johnny does smoke, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I don't smoke.
Is Johnny smoking today? Let me explain something to you, man. I'm from the police department. I'm from the Arson unit. Until we can make a determination, you know, we're going to treat this like a criminal, a criminal offense, okay?
No, go ahead.
So it's important that you try to remember, because what you're, listen to me now, what you're saying about the gasoline being spilled is not consistent with this fire. Okay?
The can was right here.
Well, the can ain't got nothing to do with the fire. Okay? The fire started above this bottom step here.
Everything was piled right, coming down these steps, coming right.
How long have you been working in this house?
3 days.
All right. Tell me the possibilities that could have started a fire here. Tell me some possibilities how a fire could have started here without the use of gasoline. Because the gasoline was over there, and that's where you said it was spilled, right? What could have started a fire in this area?
It was spilled like right through here is where the gasoline was spilled.
Spilled where?
Right around here.
Okay, so we're going from here to here.
Well, this area right here.
Okay. This house got insurance on it?
My mother, I do not know.
You don't know?
I do not know. And my mom, let me tell my mom, because she just had a nervous breakdown on Friday. So I don't want mom to know anything until I speak to the doctor.
The fire has completely destroyed 3 houses. it's the middle of the night, Medic 4 respond to an emergency call.
A lot of people that live in the city tend to abuse 911. I'm not sure if it's actually due to the lack of education or if it's simply the way they've been brought up.
Okay. Sorry? Your mommy come with you, okay? Is this your mommy?
A lot of people dial 911 for absolutely anything, from anywhere from like a cut finger, I need a Band-Aid, I don't have any at home, to I have a headache, do you have any aspirin type thing. At least 70% of our calls, people really do not need an ambulance for. They're very minor injuries or illnesses.
I think he's okay. Sometimes when it's real hot and humid and your nose will just bleed a little bit, especially if you hit it. He may have, if he's been blowing his nose or anything, after it clots up and he starts blowing again, it breaks off like the clots in there and it'll bleed again. It's probably all it is. We'll look at him real quick, okay? Mommy's coming, okay? Mommy's coming. Mommy's coming. She said, you're okay, sweetie. All right. She's blowing it and it just keeps bleeding again.
Yeah, how long ago did he bump it? Okay, don't let him stick his fingers up there.
Look, flashlight.
Don't let him stick any toys up there or anything. There's
You
really
wanna hold
nothing
it?
you can do.
Can I look in your nose and I'll let you hold it,
except trying
okay?
to keep his fingers out of
Okay.
it. You see what I'm saying?
People are going to keep calling. They're never going to stop calling. You can try and educate people, but most of the time, it's futile effort.
That's just a little bit of dry blood there, and it looks like he's been picking it. Okay? It's really minor.
If you take it with a good attitude and you have a lot of fun, you joke around, your partner and you get along great, it's really one of the best jobs in the world.
Let me see, honey.
Get
Lift
that
it
blood
up.
on his chin.
It's just entertainment that you can't pay for.
Hey, honey. Don't pick your nose. Make it bleed. You scare mommy. You don't want to scare mommy, do you? No? And you don't want to go with us, right? You don't want to have to go to the hospital, right?
Learn early.
Yeah,
you don't want to go by 911.
You don't want to go with us.
Yeah, no, don't go 911. It's a bad thing.
Generally, the night shift seems to be busier than the day shift. I'm not really sure why that is, but it seems like we get more fires at night, and the fires that we do get at night seem to be more extensive than the daytime fires.
I'm gonna take a left and carry, right? Yeah, right. Right?
On each fire alarm, each engine company has a pre-described position that they're supposed to take.
It's on the other side of the street. See it right there? Look at that. I'm hung up.
However, sometimes companies get there when they're not supposed to.
Can you pull down a fire escape? Can you put me right there? Hold that line, hold that line.
Some fires, stretching the hose line in isn't always a cut and dried situation.
Give me that line. Come on, take it around the front. Take it around the front. Pass it up.
On occasion, we're forced to use a fire escape to get at the flames if the first company is not successful, or even if they are successful, to offer a backup line to assist them if the fire is extensive enough.
Shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? Where is the fire? Can you hold this a minute? I need a tool.
Wait a minute.
I need to bust that window. It's plexiglass. Watch it, they're blowing out on us. They're gonna blow it right out on us.
Stay inside?
Yes, I can feel it coming out. Can you get that open?
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Come on, let's go.
Can you see it?
Yeah, let's go.
Give me a line.
Paul Novak and his team are frustrated. They've been beaten to the blaze by another fire crew.
Everybody's ready to get in there and get it. The trouble was,
If we hadn't taken such a long lead off, we may have been able to get up the fire escape and beat 19 in, because they had a longer lead up the interior than we had up the exterior. But we still got a little bit of it, anyhow. So we'll get them the next time.
After 45 hours of duty, the scenery changes.
One of the reasons I enjoy going to the aquarium and feeding the fish, I think, is the serenity and the quiet of it. At the firehouse, there's always telephones to answer, runs to take, the gong going off, somebody's paging me. There's always something going on. It's always noise, noise, noise. In the water, I think it's one of the only places I've found that I can really be alone. I'm there with my thoughts, it's quiet, it's peaceful. I imagine it's as close to man can come to flying. Being alone with my thoughts and enjoying the peace and quiet is one of the real reasons I enjoy diving.
Firefighting in Baltimore isn't all about drugs, fire and poverty. The city has a thriving economy and an expensively developed marina. But there's the potential for disaster everywhere.
Help!
We're here to serve.
We were talking and she did not see the hole, and so she started walking towards us, and then she fell in the hole. And we think the left leg that is not in the hole took all the pressure, and the right leg's fine, we think.
Off the ligament. You did a Clinton. At least that'd be my first guess. Well, you either dislocated, sprained, or broke your ankle, which as far as life things goes is a minor little problem. Means you won't be jogging this week, that's all. Yeah, when your other leg left the scene, that one just kind of panicked. Be hard to actually snap one of your main leg bones doing what you did. Isn't that much force?
No.
It's enough, but I mean, it's not.
It's free.
Yeah.
Scissors there.
Yeah.
Removing the sock reveals a more serious injury than the medics suspected. She's broken bones in 6 places.
Yes.
It's right there, John.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the cot in here so we can get her out of this hole. Ronnie, I want you to take charge of the ankle and we'll take the rest of it. Okay, that's gonna make you feel a little bit better, hon. Contrary to popular belief, we don't have any really good pain medicine, so we're not trying to be mean to you.
Sit the head down.
Even in this kind of rescue, drug abuse plays its part. The paramedic trucks have been robbed so frequently that they no longer carry strong painkillers on board.
Ow!
Okay.
Landing.
Scoot back.
Yeah.
Lean back some, okay? Ready?
As always do.
Oh, God.
Frequently, we don't have anything available in the immediate area for lunch, so if we don't bring a meal in to prepare at the firehouse, which we do occasionally, we go to one of the local markets or one of the local fast food places. Since I have the radio, everybody more or less has to stay in my line of sight. Just want a salad.
You got no big slices out?
If we get a response, I know immediately where to find them so that we can quickly get on the apparatus and leave and take the response.
And large or regular fry,
On the boardwalk.
On the boardwalk, watching the sights go by.
Oh, needs a couple chilies there. Be all right then.
Be nice then.
Is that us? Just come and grab my food. I didn't get my food. Get my food!
CBIF, so they're going to sit him in the hospital.
Has he? Hey, pal. What's the matter with you? I don't know. You called us.
He's just been drinking.
Man, a little bit.
Well, did you have one now? Ah, hell no. Oh, hell no. Why don't you get on and walk away?
Engine 13, medic 10. We have a 55, 60-year-old male. He was unconscious at one time. He's since been revived. We got police on the scene. He's possibly intoxicated.
Time to get food.
Back.
Set up. We gotta go.
No. You got it.
A 4-year-old girl has fallen from a second-floor window, where, according to police, she'd been left alone in the house with her 2-year-old brother.
Okay, step. Breathe in. Let's get her rolled over. Let's get her rolled over.
Got her head.
You got her? 13, 2300 block Edding Street. The call was for a child for that second-story window. What medic do I have?
We don't have a collar, do we? She fell out of the window? Okay. She fell out of the window. You got any reaction? You got a light, Lou?
Neighbours found her in the road.
There's a light right here. Is it reactive? No movement? How about the other one? No, I don't think so either.
There's any in there.
No reaction.
She's 4 years old. She's been coming back and forth, coming around, going back out again. She's got a bad head injury. Leading to about second story.
Sir, give me a pediatric collar. Pediatric collar.
Hold still, Kenisha.
Stay still.
You're all right.
Nisha. No reaction.
Nisha, calm down, baby. Everything will be all right.
Like 41.
41. 41.
According to witnesses, she came right out to this position. She didn't bang off the steps. She came out head first. She went face down in the gutter.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier.
Got her head.
Ready? Got the leg undone there? Yep.
Shock trauma, more like it.
Mobilized?
The head's not taped down.
Okay.
That's it. Here.
Hold her head. Get her on the stretcher.
Take that one.
I want
Hold
to
her
take her
head as we
down.
go up.
All right.
Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
LT, you do.
In this city where firefighters are trained paramedics, it's moments like this, when life is on the line, that their skills are paramount. Kenny Lee will assist in the medic truck. Steve Lockett will drive the ambulance, and Paul Novak follow behind in the fire engine.
Give me shock trauma and John Hopkins pediatric team online.
Okay, switch to med 3. Med channel 3.
Okay, Baltimore City Medic 4 on med channel 3.
Nisha. 34, stand by for your comm line.
We want to know which patient wants the patient, shock trauma or Johns Hopkins.
Hold still, honey.
At this time, she is resisting according to noxious stimuli, but she is grading down back and forth with application.
Probably gonna have to trach her.
Yeah, you're gonna make it shock trauma?
It's going to be, yeah, shock trauma. We need a driver.
We got a little short.
I need to get our pupils checked.
We look, no reaction.
No reactions? Are they dilated?
No reactions yet.
We got no
They're slightly
reaction.
dilated. But I mean, it's dark in here.
You got your light again?
I got it right here on my hip pocket, over here on the side. She's like posturing here.
There's still no reaction.
What do they look like? Okay, that one's swollen. This is the other one.
Swollen shut. Nothing. Still no reaction.
They're not dilated though.
No. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
They're wide, but they're not fixed.
No.
Posturing is a term for involuntary movements associated with possible brain damage. Kenisha's life is hanging in the balance as her brain swells.
Yeah, it's over there. No, take it off. Take it off. She's posturing. You need to get that arm down. Ready?
Clamp it down again.
She clamps on. Come on, baby.
Come on, little one.
Come on.
So far. I think it's swelling.
That's her teeth are clamped down. Her brain is swollen. Her brain is swollen. We can't get her intubated. Get this help with the. Come on.
She's doing okay.
Yeah.
Heart rate's coming up.
Got a finger.
You know what? Pull her shoes off. Pull both her shoes off. Put it on her foot. No, she's posturing.
The machine measures the oxygen levels in her blood. She's close to death, and her best chance is her age. Children often survive injuries that would kill an adult.
Come on, baby. Yeah, we're only at 79 over here. We're at 80. There we are. We got 100%.
Got
That's
100% going in.
Okay. Hey, Kenny,
Yeah.
can you take the straps on the stretcher and strap her down, please?
Okay, hang on. Let me get the other shoe
ready?
off.
She's sliding.
Yeah. She's down. You're at
Straps over
99.
here on the other side. Are we hooked up?
100%.
Okay, good. Grab the IV down. Shut that off for a minute so it doesn't back up. Please.
Got it shut down.
Yeah.
Coming out. Leads off. She's down. Start to run the IV again. Open up. You gonna open it? Hey.
Yeah, 4 years old. Fell out second floor window.
Right on the head.
Unresponsive. She's clamped
4.
down. We couldn't get her intubated.
Wait a minute. Fell out of second floor window. Take the whole one, the white one. Good job. Got Rocket Man, wait for him.
Investigator John Griffith determined that a faulty water boiler had ignited paint fumes and caused the explosion. Captain Reggie Session established the fire was started by an accelerant. This incident will be reviewed by the district attorney. The woman in the hole underwent a 6-hour operation. It's uncertain if she'll be able to walk again unaided. Amazingly, despite facial fractures and concussion, Kanisha made a full recovery and returned home after just 10 days. For the teams of the Baltimore City Fire Department, this is what gives them the most satisfaction. On the streets of fire.